Talk, then Rogue Empress. There's been little or absolutely no change, in fact, to the pattern as they come to the turn. Our Maydell, there goes Ravelli around the outside, looking to get up onto the back of Our Maydell, who peels out now. And then Barry's Rabbit, and forget about Sunset Superman. Coming around the home corner, the shoe straightened up in front. He's trying to bullock his way clear with Roganella. He gets out now into the clear. It's cruising. Roganella joined the shoe. Battle Talk runs on, so does Ravelli. He goes to work on Roganella. Roganella kicks away with 100 left to go, and he's got them absolutely done, pulling right away from Ravelli. Good battle for the minor placings, but Roganella trotted in. Roganella by nearly 3, Ravelli. Battle Talk is 3rd, and then Jester Rock might be 4th in front of the shoe. Barry's Rabbit, Rogue Empress next home. Our Maydell and Sunset Superman was back there pretty much last all of the way. Well, Roganella has justified the short quote at the $1.90. Sat in the box seat. And Parnham was keen to get off the rail there. He just shouldered out and was able to push into the clear at the top of the home straight there as soon as they got onto the point of the bend. And he was able to shift the one in the breeze out of the road. And with Ravelli conceding at a fair head start from where it was back there in the ruck, Roganella was able to boot away. He put paid to the shoe very, very easily, and set that break up there, and has run away with the most impressive victory in 1:38.43. 1:38.43. They've run for the 1600 of the 3rd. Roganella, a Regano gelding, 3 years. He's out of that handy Iteram mare in Zanella, and raced by the Oakland Park Stud Syndicate, which is managed by Neville Duncan, trained by Dan Morton, and ridden by Chris Parnham. He gave him the box seat run from gate number 1 all of the way. $1.90 and $1.30. Number 3, Ravelli, second home by High Chaparral out of Europa Point for Bradley Thoroughbreds. Peter Walsh Syndicate, also the Jody Anchor Syndicate, trained by Danny Morton and ridden by Kate Whitten. So the Ascot stable provides the Quinella. The margin was a pretty concise one though. 3rd, Battle Talk, number 1 by Passenger from Warzone for W and Mrs S Martin and B&P Waterhouse J Martin, trained by Adam Durant, ridden by Fred Kersley. The shoe ran 4th, number 10. 3 1/4 lengths by 1 1/4. And the sectional 34.61, so they really did blister at the top of the straight. As soon as he was able to get Roganella off the fence and hit overdrive, he really did sprint clear. And although he looked pretty hot under saddle getting around there to the gates, it made no impact on him whatsoever in terms of what he delivered here on race day. The 4th event, the Dev West Conquer Cystic Fibrosis Handicap, will be run next at 3:10. It's over 2,200 metres, and there are no changes. Chris Parnham coming back aboard the winner Roganella. Wes Cameron's with us down in the yard after the victory, and he absolutely handled them with sheer contempt. Wes Roganella with that runaway victory by 3 1/4 lengths.
He certainly did, Darren. Just needed an ounce of luck. Chris Parnham aboard, and the horse travelled so well. That gap came at the top of the straight, and he really extended well, and an impressive victory to the Regano gelding. And now, Dan, no doubt, Guinea's bound.
Yeah, excuse me, that's always been the target. Fair bit of credit's got to go to Neville Duncan for this one. We were sort of doing a bit of programming going back a while, and he identified this race a few weeks ago, thinking that it might be a good option as opposed to the Fair Ether for him, and yeah, it's panned out beautifully.
And you were spot on with your assessment of the horse. Obviously it worked well in the shades leading up to this event.
He had, well, the most important part, he wasn't going to overdo it, you know, in him, so I was sort of nervous about stepping up in ground and having the blinkers on, but he gave me no indication that that was going to be the case, and Chris sort of wanted him on a couple of starts ago, so between Chris and Neville, they helped me out no end.
What's the best racing characteristic of this horse? We've seen him come from behind today, up close, handy. It's probably hard to get a true gauge on him at this stage.
Oh, it probably is, but he's maturing all the time, and he's just sort of still learning what the craft's about, so I think he's got a fair bit of upside.
You would have been happy with the run of Ravelli.
She was good, you know, she probably wants a bit more ground now.
I'll let Matt catch up with Chris Parnham. Congratulations, Dan, on the victory, and Chris, no doubt, will be looking forward to a drink very soon.
Chris, congratulations on the performance there of Roganella. 3 1/4 lengths to the stablemate. It looked effortless. How impressive was it from your angle?
Yeah, no, it was pretty impressive. He's probably always showed us he's got that ability, but he just hasn't really been bringing it to race day. And with the blinkers applied today, he was too strong.
It was probably a nervous moment for the punters just for a second or two when you were cornering and you had to push out. Just talk us through what was going through your mind.
Yeah, I always sort of knew I was going to get out, but he was just travelling so strong. I sort of had to push my way out a bit earlier than I wanted to, but yeah, he powered through the line, and he was a winner a long way from home, that's for sure.
You think he can get further? Or you feel the mile, having just sat on him then through that, that's his ideal trip, or does he probably get a bit better over further ground?
Oh, well, the way he went through the line, he'll definitely get further ground, but probably a mile's all he's probably going to get to this prep, and Guineas has always been his main aim, so you know, it's a good stepping stone towards that race.
A horse in form, a jockey in form. Well done.
Thanks, Matt. Cheers.